guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review of the new YSL Touche Eclat foundation. Now, if you guys follow me on Twitter or on Instagram, you might have seen that I was lucky enough to be invited to the international launch of this foundation last week, which is very, very exciting. Now, I'm going to get right into the video. I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the foundation first, and then I'm going to get into my review and a little demo of it. So, if you guys read my blog, you might have seen a little bit more information about this, just kind of basic info. The foundation is going to be out on July the 9th in the UK. I'm not sure about international release dates, but I believe they're kind of within that month or within August, July and August kind of time. There are going to be 22 shades of this foundation, so a really impressive colour range. They are divided into yellow tone, pink tone and neutral tone, which I think is great to see because a lot of brands either only do neutral tones or only do pink and yellow, so it seems to me that it's a really good idea to have all three, and a great variation as well. They go from super, super pale to really dark, so there will be a foundation shade for most people in this range, which is really, really good. So, if you guys don't know about Touche Eclat, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you'll either have owned a Touche Eclat in your lifetime or you will own one now. They are one of the world's best-selling makeup products of all time, and they're absolutely an incredible product, and they've just sold for 20 years. This is their 20-year anniversary this year, so to celebrate, I think YSL decided that it's finally about time that they released a Touche Eclat foundation. I know a lot of Touche Eclat fans out there will be really, really excited to see this because it's been a long time coming. It's been 10 years in development. So it's a very exciting product release. It's going to be £28 when it comes out in the UK. International prices vary slightly. I'll put a link to my blog post in the information bar below where there is a bit more information about that. But personally, I think £28 is a reasonable price. The Touche Eclat highlighter itself is actually £25, so it's only £3 more expensive than the highlighter, which I think is good. It's obviously still expensive, but compared to Chanel as well, Chanel's most recent foundation release is £39, so there's a big difference there. Yeah, so that is my kind of basic intro to the foundation. I should say a little bit more about the formula as well, if I can remember this rightly, because I actually went to a presentation about it. It has no opaque powders, so it's a very light foundation, it's very radiant. It's more about attracting light to the right areas of your face rather than concealing everything. And it's made using a soft focus gel, so it kind of helps to blur out any imperfections in the skin. I'm going to insert a clip here of me applying the foundation, and as you can see, it's quite a thick formula. It is quite a luxurious kind of creamy texture, but it actually goes on very, very smoothly, and it just kind of blends into the skin. Now, I've tried using this foundation with a few different brushes. I've tried synthetic brushes, natural brushes, and tried buffing it in with a kind of traditional paintbrush, and I found the best way to do it is use your fingers. I like to melt it a little bit with the warmth of my hands, and then it just literally melts into the skin. It's so beautiful. As you can see, I mean, I have concealer on already. I have all my other makeup on before I put this on, so I don't really have anything stand out to cover up, but as you can see, it just adds so much radiance to the face. It's a real kind of glowing foundation. It is very, very light if you like high coverage foundations, if you want to cover up acne or scarring. This is not going to be a foundation for you, but if you like that kind of light texture and feel for every day, if you don't want anything too opaque and too covering, then this would be absolutely amazing for you. It's one step up from a tinted moisturiser, I think. It feels like a foundation, but it doesn't look like a foundation on your skin. It just melts into the skin very, very beautifully, which I really, really like. Wear time isn't the best. I've definitely had better, longer lasting foundations. It is really more about the finish of this foundation. It just looks absolutely beautiful. I think you need to set it with a powder if you want it to stay all day. I use my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and I find that works, but even then it's not going to be a 16-hour foundation. I think you probably get a good maybe 8 hours of it if you powder it and kind of reapply a little bit throughout the day, so it isn't terribly long lasting. But like I said before, the main point that I find about this foundation is just the texture, and the finish is just beautiful. It adds so much light to your face, and it actually, I really see the link between this foundation and the original Touche Eclat, because Touche Eclat, the pen, is actually often mistaken for a concealer, and it's really not marketed as concealer. It's meant to be a highlighter. It's about adding light to the face, and I think a lot of people misunderstand its use and think that it's a concealer and put it right under their eyes and that's it. Touche Eclat isn't a concealer, so in the same way that is often misunderstood and it's used to control light on the face, I think this foundation runs in that theme as well. It's not going to cover everything. It is not going to be for you if you like Estee Lauder double wear and things like that. It's just not that kind of foundation. But if you like very light foundations and you love to look glowy and radiant, I think it'd be absolutely beautiful. As for skin types, it is quite moisturising because it's quite a radiant foundation. I find it works great with my skin, which is normal to dry. If you have oilier skins, I'm a little bit hesitant about how it would go with them. If you want to try it and you have an oilier skin, I would definitely recommend getting a sample before you do so, because it may just slide right off. I think it probably would. But if you have kind of normal or drier skins, I think it would be great for you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The packaging, I think is wonderful. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a really heavy glass bottle with a gold cap. And I was surprised to see that it actually has a pump as well, because another Touche Eclat foundation, I can't remember the name of it, actually has a built-in brush, and I hate those. And I thought because the Touche Eclat pen has a built-in brush, they might have put a built-in brush on this, but I'm very, very glad that they didn't. Glad to see it has a pump. It dispenses a very nice amount. Depending on how much you use, 1 or 1.5 pumps is usually the right amount for me. But as usual with YSL, I think they nailed the packaging. I think they probably have the best packaging of any of the kind of designer brands. In my opinion, I just love the gold. So that is it for my review of the YSL Touche Eclat foundation. As I said in the beginning, you can't pick it up now. I was lucky enough to be able to try it early, which was really, really exciting for me because I'm a huge fan of Touche Eclat and I have been since I was a teenager. It was the one thing that was always on my birthday wish list. So I'm really excited to see a foundation of it. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I know I posted about this on my blog and a lot of people were very, very excited. So let me know if you're excited to try this product after seeing it. Yeah, and apart from that, it'll be out on July the 9th. Hope you guys are all having a great day and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!